Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to another fantastic Temu haul. I have one item that is out of Temu, so I'm going to start with that, but I cannot believe that I got all of these items under $10 an item. So I definitely want to share with you all that I found. The only thing is I'm pleased with everything. I have to be honest with you, I did record this video once, and I just feel like it's better just to come here and share with you and let you see what I found. There was so much, you guys, that I was going to break it up into two. And then I realized that some of the things in my shipment I just really didn't care for. Although it's good to share it with you, I'm just going to put a flash of the picture of what I decided not to keep up on the screen. So that is what we're going to be sharing today. We have a massive Temu haul. It's going to be part, sort of versatile fashion, I'll just say, everyday casual wear. Some office and kitchen accessories, so I'm excited to share those with you, and some floral, which I'm very excited. So, editor, roll the intro, and let's get right into, I cannot believe I found these items on Temu for less than $10 a piece. Stay tuned. Okay, guys, we're back. So I am filming in the kitchen today, as you can see, very light. I started filming earlier in the sunny. It was like 4 o'clock or so, and now it's like 9. And girl, I don't know. I've lost my mojo today, I'm gonna tell you. I talked too much in the first video. I was like, okay, girl, no, too much. You're doing too much. So we're gonna get right to the point, okay? We're gonna get right to the point. So I'm gonna start out with the fashion first, and then I'm going to move on to all of the office makeover accessories that I got, and that should sum it up. And then I'm going to show you, I put the floral in a small vase that I got, or vessel, vase, vase, whatever you call it, from Walmart. It's a standard everyday essential item that they sell, so you'll see what they look like, but they are absolutely gorgeous. So I'm very excited to share this with you. All right, so we're going to start with, now everything I'm going to share with you that in regards to the clothing, I have already unboxed and unwrapped. For the sake of time, you guys, I'm just going to share with you what I got and make it quick and easy and painless. Okay, let's do that. Stay till the end of the video where I'm going to share with you some updates and so forth. And that way I don't talk your head off in the middle of this or in the beginning. We're going to get straight to the point. If you want to hear some updates of what's happening behind the scenes in my personal life, then definitely stay tuned. As you know, everything will be time-stamped. If you're interested in just the women's fashion, or if you're interested in just the home essentials, you can jump around. Okay, so let's start. So what I was doing is when I ordered these pieces, these women's simple pieces, I was thinking spring, summer, very casual, very, you know how like in the summer, I don't work, I don't have a 9 to 5, I'm not in a corporate environment or business casual environment. So everything I buy is always just casual, I was a caregiver for a long time. So the first thought when I'm shopping, unless I have a task where I'm purchasing a variety of pieces of clothing for a purpose, like maybe I'm going to a dinner or I'm going out of town for the weekend, or, I'm shopping with intention like that. Mostly everything I buy is for a purpose, but it's more for casual wear. So just know that. And your girl is always retro, vintage, like what I'm wearing now. What am I wearing? This is a hat from Five Below. Okay, it's a friend's hat. I love my pop culture. I love my retro, all the way from the beginning Victorian antique stuff, all the way to the 80s. That's me. You're going to see the wide range of different types of retro wear with me, but you're also going to see bringing it into modern time, where my casual pieces, my staple pieces are coming from clearance items always. We want to maximize our dollar. You know that I specialize here in online shopping, so I'm trying to share with you the hacks and tips I'm finding with clearance shopping. The reason why I do that is because we can maximize our experience shopping that way using rewards, extensions. Now if you're buying from your phone, I think you can still do the same thing, but I purchase from my PC a lot. I think you can do this as well. I think you can add extensions on Chrome even with your iPad. So as you know, like I've been mastering the art of clearance shopping online. So I do shop in the store occasionally. If you go through my catalog of videos, you'll see I've always shopped in various stores. I don't shop physically in Walmart. If you're new to my channel, hello, my name's Christina, and in these parts, we're all about clearance shopping and making our dollar stretch as far as it can go and making affordable and inexpensive things look expensive if we can. That's our goal. Quantity over quality on these parts. However, clearance can also be very much treated as quality. Now, just so you know, like I said, you can shop on your iPad as well, but I am here to share with you tricks and hacks to maximize your rewards. Meaning if you shop on your computer or on an electronic device that you can add an extension to, then you can use Rakuten, you can use Fetch for your receipts. You can maximize your rewards not only with your credit card that you're using, whether it's a bank card or an actual credit card, and then you can maximize that using something called Rakuten if you've never heard of it, and that can also earn you a percent back, and that will be, you know, funded to you in any way that you feel is appropriate for you, meaning you can have it deposited directly into your bank account with those rewards, or you can build up and have it sent to PayPal. I think also, if I'm not mistaken, I think Rakuten might have a gift card option, but I don't think so. I think that's Fetch. So here with the clearance and everything I'm sharing with you, whether it be from Temu or Amazon or, you know, Target, Walmart, Sam's Club, all of those stores I've been specializing in or focusing, honing in on for 2026, that's where I want to share with you the maximum incentive. Okay. So that's why I shop with purpose and intention on my channel, and I try to share that with you. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. I hope you join the fam, and comment below and let me know what you like as I do my videos, what your favorite items are. And if you're new, drop an emoji in the comments. Let me know where you're located if you're a new subscriber, and also just pop in a little shopping bag in the comments so I know you're new. Okay. So this is what we're doing. We are doing Temu for the fashion. This is everyday summer, spring stuff. One item is from American Eagle. And then everything else I'm going to share with you for Temu is for the office makeover, just so you know. So now, the reason why I mentioned the rewards and stuff is because right now, when I bought this stuff, I got 15% back. Okay, 15% back through Rakuten shopping online using Chrome. For Temu. So I'm really happy about that, because that means I get a really nice reward that will go into my PayPal. So I did want to share with you. Rakuten will double up on certain days of the week for online shopping. So Bath and Body, Sam's Club, Walmart, any stores that they offer those rewards, always make sure you're checking that, because you can get your money back and you can maximize your rewards and points from your, you know, whatever credit card I'm sure has some kind of rewards points. I know Capital One has a great program as well, and it will give you their discounted price through Amazon. And then you get your rewards from Amazon, you know, your Amazon credit card. Temu, to my knowledge, does not have any credit card yet, but I just want to share my, you know, what I hone in and focus in on, so you guys know what to expect on my channel, and I'm really happy that you're here. So all of the fashion that I got was versatile. It's mainly laxed. So we're going to start with this shirt. I love this shirt, you guys. I love it. I know it's probably quirky to some of you guys, but I love it. It says Tattoo Girls. Love this. Love this. Nice and stretchy, nice and comfy. It's got Tattoo Girls, and it's got caffeine. It says run on caffeine, sarcasm, and inappropriate thoughts. I love this so much. I like the fact that they put all the writing on the back, because I know a lot of people don't like, you know, attire that has a lot of writing on it. But this is so cute. It comes in a variety of colors, and it was probably $5 or $6. Very, very inexpensive. Nice quality. Very, very good. Another thing I want to teach you about Temu is that all sellers on Temu are not always from China. I got a product the other day from the UK, which I did not know. So Temu is also a marketplace where several different international sellers can sell their products on the website. So just because you go to Temu doesn't mean you're going to get something from China specifically. You may get something from somewhere else. So that's kind of exciting to know. Also, always decipher. One of the tricks and hacks I've taught you guys thus far with Temu is to filter. And the reason is because if you shop directly from Temu, you're going to get your shipping free most of the time. If you shop from local sellers, you're going to be getting charged shipping, right, per seller. So just keep that in mind. The shipping's affordable. It's $2.99 per seller, but if you have multiple sellers, you're going to rack up that shipping cost. So by the time you check out, you're going to be like, wait a minute. You know what I mean? Because you're going to have taxes and everything else. So just make sure that you kind of keep track of that. Now, I am going to make a separate video in the future about these games and events. They try to lock you in through your phone. I want to do that in a live stream though, because I need time to talk about that. I don't think it's probably not, I will make a video, I promise, but I want to do that in a live stream. I also want to take the time to apologize for not giving you guys your live stream on Thursday, which was the 18th, I believe, or 19th of, no, it was the 18th because it was yesterday. I'm filming this on Friday night for you, or is it Friday today? I think it's Friday today, but I'm filming this, yeah, Friday for Saturday. So this is your Saturday video, but I just want to let you guys know, I will be doing a special live stream, most likely on Sunday, I think. I want to make up for that because it's a new week, new sales, and we're coming up to a new month. So I feel like more stuff is going to go on sale and clearanced out because taxes are here. So definitely stay tuned. If you're subscribed, make sure your notification bells are on so you know when I'm going to go live. Those lives are 2 hours. I spend the first hour dedicated to Dollar Tree, which just, there's some people out there that love the store. There's a lot of changes going through that store. So that's one of the reasons why I actually, talk about it. And then the second hour is all for variety stores, and that's quality stores across the board. So with that said, I have tennis shoes that I got also. I took them out of the packaging already. These are tan. I wanted a beige pair, not a white pair. So I really love these. I bought these before, to be honest with you guys. I have a pair of green ones and they are so comfortable. They're like walking on air. They're like almost like high quality, but like a fraction of the price. And when I say a fraction, I mean, I think I paid $8 for those shoes, but they're the best shoes I own. They're like walking on pillows. I absolutely love them. I originally ordered them in this color, but I didn't get them. Or that's not true. I think they sent them to me and then they were too small. So that's why. But I really love these. These come in a variety of colors, but I wanted them in a khaki beige. Everything I share with you today, if it's something that looks interesting, I will definitely link it below. I also have a Temu storefront. So if you just want to shop, you know, like through my storefront to see what I bought and everything in a variety, I think Temu's storefront, I believe, is a cluster. I don't think I can arrange it the way I have my Sam's Club and my Walmart storefront, but at least you can see what I personally have invested in. But yeah, these tennis shoes are great. And I do want to let you guys know something as well. I am a micro creator. I am spending 2026 on focusing and honing in on really making this a business for me. So I just want to let you guys know everything I purchase with purpose and intention, meaning that everything I buy, whether it's, a $100 order, a $200 order. First of all, I always utilize 4 payment programs because I'm on an income, a budget like everybody else. And I use 4 payment apps because they work really well. And it allows me to buy, a variety of items that I can use that doesn't have to break my bank at the time that I buy them. So just to be upfront and transparent about that. But also, I just want you guys to know that because I'm a micro creator, everything I purchase is an investment of my own. I am not sponsored. I am not funded by any of these companies that I am currently making videos about. I am just utilizing what I know works for our family because these are stores that we purchase from all the time. So Temu is something I just fell in love with. I stumbled upon it last year. Probably mid 2024 is when I really developed a strong obsession with it. And I just absolutely fell in love with it. And then I started experimenting on a variety of different items and I just absolutely fell in love with it. And I was like, wait a minute, this isn't junk. So I was very excited. And a lot of the things you see on Temu are also sold on Amazon and a lot of other places. So don't be misled. I know Temu doesn't have kind of the high reputation and trust that Amazon has, but they are worth investing and kind of dabbling and experimenting in if you're willing. Okay, so I'm here to do that for you so you don't have to wonder, you know what I mean? And then, and I buy all kinds of stuff. I buy household functional stuff. I buy essentials. I buy fashion. I buy, stuff that's useful. So just know that everything I purchase in regards to anything I share on my channel is coming from me because I am not monetized just yet, but it will help me if you want to utilize my storefronts or my links. That allows me to at least earn a small commission. If you decide to purchase something, then obviously that helps me, kind of put back into what I purchased, but that's up to you. No pressure. I just want to let you know that all of my links in my description box are affiliate links. So I earned it, girl. I earned it. So moving on next, I bought a hat too. This salty thing got me. It's like Temu oftentimes promotes this salty thing. And I have to tell you, this logo is not new. It's actually been around a long time, but they dropped it. When they first started promoting this logo, they did it in a sarcastic way. And it used to be, don't be a salty bee. And then that was around 2015, 2016 when it started circulating. I think it started on, I want to say it started on maybe AliExpress probably and eBay. And then it's made its way to Shein. And now it's, of course, on Temu and other platforms. But it's more than salt, as you can see, but it's not new. But nowadays they drop the B because of, I guess everything's structured now. You got to be careful what you say and all that stuff. But now most of the time it either says salty or it says don't be a salty. They drop the B, so it just says don't be salty, if that makes sense. So I got this hat and I just thought it was fun. I don't know. It's just cute. I liked it. It's kind of a weird color though. I won't lie to you. It's got it's a khaki color, so it'll work, but it's a little darker than I thought it was. Okay, here's another really, really good find if you guys are in the market. When I was shopping for inexpensive items that I knew I wanted to have multiple things of, I got these tennis shoes for literally $4. They are kind of blown out on the camera, I won't lie, because of how stark white they are. They do look like on camera, those stripes are kind of looking like they are khaki, but they're not. They're actually almost like a peach color. And, but these are really good. I'm telling you, these for $4, seriously, I am very happy. They're not very bendable. But they look comfortable. These aren't as bendable as the ones I just showed you, but for $4, girl, for $4, okay? $4. Yes, ma'am. And even paying $2.99 for the shipping. I think these came for Temu though. I don't think I paid shipping on these. So very, very, very good price. And these are a 37. I hope they're not too small. Every single time I get something that says it's a 7.5, it's a 6. And I've realized, or at least I've learned with European or international sizing is Temu. I will tell you, read the reviews, watch the videos, and watch the pictures and read them, because Temu for sizing is always off. They're always off, because I know from buying from Shein many, many times that I would buy a 7 and I know that an American 7 is a 38 in Euro. This is saying it's a 37, which means it's a 6. So I don't understand how they're going to advertise that for being a 7.5 when this is literally a 6. So let me put it on and I'll tell you if it's a 6 or not. So all I'm saying is when I link these, just make sure you size up, okay? Because otherwise you're going to be like, it's a whole hassle having to return them and all that. I have a feeling these are a 6. Okay. No, they're a 7. They're a 7. Yeah, they're a 7. Wow, I'm impressed, Temu. These are cute. They're very wide. I will tell you that. And I have these on with no socks on, and you can literally see all my toes lifting up in the shoe. Isn't that funny? So, and right now my foot is sliding. So, but they are cute though, but they are made for wide feet. If you have wide feet, you're going to like these. They're going to be comfortable on you and they feel like air. So definitely a good buy for $4. No joke. Really good investment. So maybe not size up. I don't know. I mean, now that I'm thinking about it, it's just weird. I'm telling you, between Shein and like Temu and like Amazon and all these places, I swear their sizing are weird. But nonetheless, very good investment. I'm happy I did that. So for $4, not a fail. I really like those. So those are good. Okay, so I also got a few other t-shirts. They were a little smaller than I thought. Again, sizing is always weird, so I just want to let you know that. So this I saw on the model, of course, and I'm a plus size girl, so I don't know what I was thinking, but this is cute. And here's the thing, is when I buy a large for certain sizes, I need a medium. And then when I buy a medium, it turns out to be too small and I need a large. So this one I ordered in a medium, and it is going to be very small on me. I mean, it's going to be too tight. It's wide and all, but I don't know. Maybe it will fit me. I don't think so. I don't know. We'll have to see, but it was a tank. It's going to be super tight. I can already tell. But see how wide it is? I can't see. I got floral right there. But anyway, I thought it was kind of cute. I don't know. But you be the judge. Anyway, I thought it was cute. It is gray though, so if you don't like gray, you might not like that. I don't think it offered multiple colors, because usually when Temu has a variety of colors, I usually choose neutrals or black. I'm not a gray person. I don't like gray, but a lot of times I feel like when they're advertising something, it's like not what they're just, I wish they would put in the caption like Amazon does, that the object may be different than in the pictures. And I've been working with ChatGPT to grow my socials, and it keeps saying that A lot of what we see on either like retail websites or all these different platforms, everything is heavily, heavily filtered. So, wow, I didn't know that myself. So, okay. I also got this super cute, says Darlin. I love this. I love it. I love this so much. I got this one in a medium. Yeah, in a medium. And here, see, to me, this is more like a large. So size down if you get this one. It's real cute though. I don't know why, but sometimes I gravitate towards shirts that have sayings on them. I don't know what that's all about, but I just like the fact that it said darling. I don't know. I just thought that was cute. So I got that too. Okay, I also, now I got, I did get something that was a little bit like dressy, kind of business casual, and I can't figure it out, girl. But it looks like this. Like I said, not everything I get is pop culture. But see how cute it is? It looks cute. It looks, I'll show you what it looks like on the model up on the screen, but it's really pretty. I don't know. It looks so cute on the model, and I don't quite understand it. But I'll show you what it looks like on the model, and then you can get the gist of how it's supposed to fit. Obviously, I'm a 10. I'm anywhere between. In a stretch jean, I'm a 12. In a cotton jean, I'm a 14. So I don't know what for some of these stretchy like polyester mix blendable business casual shirts, like a lot that kind of reminds me of what Shein sells. I don't know if I sized right. I'm always lost with the sizing, but it's more or less because it's international sizing. Like if I order from an American store like Macy's or JCPenney's or something, that Kohl's, it's all true to form. It's all true. But when I do it through like third-party websites like Shein and Amazon and Temu, I feel like sizing is just to beware is all I'm gonna say. All right, before I show you American Eagle, which came, I got this. Now I've been on a pop culture thing. I mean, I spend hours and hours and hours scrolling through Temu on what to share with you guys, how to like navigate through the website, what's productive, what's a miss, you know, what's a score and what's a miss. And so I don't know, I've just been into these pop culture t-shirts. What it is they show you one and then they show you like 100 of them, and I just fall into it because it reminds me of my childhood, so I get emotionally attached to everything I see, and I like, ooh, that's cute, oh, that's cute. So I saw this t-shirt and now I'm starting to realize that when you look at pop culture t-shirts or graphic t-shirts, you have to go in and make sure that it's not, like sometimes it'll say it's women's, but it's really a man's, and sometimes it'll say men's, but the sizing is weird in the men's. So I saw this and I thought it was cute. It is irregular. I'm going to tell you that because I already made this video previously. But it's also gray. And I just told you I don't like gray. But this is what it looks like. It's cute. I don't know. It looked different on the screen, but isn't that cute? I don't know. I just thought that was cute. Obviously, I'm just going to wear it to bed. I'm not going to wear it out and about. The decal is also off. If you look at the decal straight away, you can see that the left side, there's more space than the right side. So I have to take a picture and I have to show them how the decal is off center. And I also am going to tell them that the ad says it's black and it's not. It's actually gray. So they may make me return it. If they do, that's fine with me. But to be honest, I'm going to tell you that if I was to rate that 1 to 5, I would say that's a 2. Okay, so the last, before we move on to the home essential stuff, I don't know why I ordered these. I ordered these and I didn't even know. I'm just going to be honest with you because I didn't know. I remember looking at them and I remember putting them in the cart. And the reason why I do that is so I don't forget the things that I'm interested in. But I guess I ordered these on accident. So I told you guys I'm a Converse person, not a Vans person. So I got these. Aren't these funny? These to me are more my daughter's taste. Like they love Vans, especially the classic checkered Vans. These are obviously a mock. These come in several different colors, by the way. They come in like khaki and brown and stuff like that. I think they even come in a neutral tan or khaki. I don't know why I have these. I really couldn't tell you why these came. I don't remember ordering these, but nonetheless, they are cute, I guess. They seem really teenager though. To be honest with you, I think I'm probably gonna return them just because the more I look at them, the more they're just not me. I never was a Vans person. I never was a Vans person. I was always a Converse person. And the reason why is because they were always plain. You could buy multiple colors. They were cute. You could pair them up with a bunch of stuff. Vans was more like when I was a kid, Vans was more like a skateboarding, loud, busy, 80s vibe kind of brand. And so when people make mock stuff, it's just not me. It's like Tilly's, you know, a lot of stuff at Tilly's. I like Tilly's. I used to take my kids there when they were teenagers 100 years ago. But Tilly's, I guess, is still around, and I didn't even know that. And I still like the style in the store, but I'm just, some stuff, like that's what I was telling you about American Eagle, is that they're cute, but some stuff is just not me. Does that make sense? As much as I love pop culture and childhood nostalgia and all that stuff, some stuff is just not my style. So these weren't that much. They were like $8 or $9, maybe $7, because you know I'm a cheapskate. But yeah, I mean, if you're into the Vans for funsies, these would be fine. You know what I mean? Like you could get, even if you're over 40, I mean, these are fine. You know what I mean? Like I think style is all in the way that you style something. It's not like, it doesn't matter if it's childish looking, it's the way that you present it. Do you know what I mean? So when I was shopping for all these t-shirts and tanks and stuff, it's just because summer is coming and spring and, you know, just casual wear is coming. And I'm not one of those people that's really dressy. That's just not my style. I'm very, very casual. So these arrived. Are they cute? Yeah. Will I wear them? Probably not. Will I return them? Maybe. I don't know. Okay, so before we move on to the household stuff from Temu, I'm going to go ahead and share just this one t-shirt that came from American Eagle. I think when I shared with you the clearance items from American Eagle, I told you that there was one shirt missing, which was kind of strange, but it's this one. And let me tell you, before I hold it up, it is a small, and I ordered it a small, but it's like the same case as the last thing I shared with you in another haul, is sometimes if there's something that I'm interested in and it's sold out in a certain size, I will buy the size down, because I'm thinking I can always do two things with it. I can either wear it underneath something where it's not the focus of what I'm wearing, you know, it's underneath and covered, or I have a goal to lose a little bit of weight, and then it should be fine. And what I'm finding with American Eagle is they do have really good quality material, and it is stretchy for their t-shirts, but the sizing is strange to me. So it's either way too oversized or way too small. See, to me, this looks like a child size. This is a small, but to me, even though it's real stretchy, as you can see, I mean, it'll go on me, but I mean, I'll look ridiculous. I'm just going to be honest with you. But I like this shirt. The mediums and the larges were sold out, but I went ahead and got it just because I thought it was really cute, and it's like evergreen. If it doesn't fit me, I can save it for next year. I told you guys I have a goal to lose about 30 pounds. I'm currently 175, so I want to be somewhere around 130, 135. I'm working with my doctor to fix that. I will be sharing all of the physical and stuff, weight loss, hair and skin, facial stuff on my vlog channel. I've been pondering a ton of things. I've had some conversations with my doctor, and I want to share that with you in terms of plans for 2026. So definitely stay tuned for that. All right, so that is everything for the clothes. Now moving on for one item, and then we'll move on to the essentials, the home essentials. But this is a beauty item that I got, and it was a set of pencils, lip pencils. And I like them. I mean, I will tell you that what I found with colors like this, as beautiful as they look, when colors go on my lips, I'm finding for some reason that the more plum or purple it is, the better it balances with my lips in general. Anything that is more like reddish, a red tone, like this one and this one, turns out to be off. It doesn't look good on me. So I'm hoping, because they have different styles, they have different selections. It's a set of 6, and it was like $5 or something. It was probably less than that. But I'm thinking probably out of all 5, 6 of these or whatever they are, this is probably going to be the only one that I'm going to be able to wear, just because it's purple and it's going to mesh with my lip color better. I don't think I'm going to be able to wear anything else, only because it all has red tones. Orange, brown. I just don't think so. I might be able to pull this one off. And I know it's hard to see with the lighting because it's cool blue. My lighting, it's really late right now. Girl, I've been filming forever. I've been off. You know what I mean? Sometimes you're just off. You know what I mean? It's an off day. And it's been really off. I've been working. I've been doing a project on the side to really grow on socials. And I've been taking some classes and doing some things, to kind of help me get myself in the right structure path for socials. And I feel like the more I'm learning, the more it's throwing me off my regular schedule. So I feel like my brain is just on overload. So if I seem off or chatty or don't make sense, my apologies, because it's ChatGPT, girl, it's ChatGPT. But anyway, these two, I feel like, even though when I put it on camera, I feel like this one right here seems a little red. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. I've just learned purples. The darker the purple, the better it balances out with my lips, you know? So anyway, all right. So and that was like $3 or something. I don't know. It was very cheap. I will link everything below. You can decide whatever you want to look at or what have you. Okay, moving on. I will tell you that I have everything else that I'm going to share with you is for the office makeover. It's not very many things, so it shouldn't take me but a few minutes to share with you. All right, so I did pick up one of these frothers. The box though scared me, so if you do order a frother, don't let it throw you off. When I first opened the box, because I made this video once already, this is the box it came in, and I got really nervous because I was like, that box is super tiny. But the reason why it's small is because the bottom is not attached. One thing I will tell you that makes me nervous about this, I did put a battery in it, so it does work. See? It does work, and it's pretty fast. The one thing I will tell you though is there's a little bit of a gap in fastening it, and I don't know if it's supposed to be like that, so I'm hoping, I thought it was supposed to screw in all the way, and I don't know why, but for some reason, it's like not, and now that I got it in, it won't come out, so I guess, I don't know. It works. Anyway, and so for $4 or $5 or whatever I paid for this, it has a cool stand. And that's where I feel like I like the color because it offers it in several different colors, and it has a stand, and I just love that about it because I use the manual ones. I have other electronic frothers that have come with our Keurigs and all that stuff, but I really like these, and I'm doing the office in cream and neutrals and some pinks, so I like this one. Now, if I tell you this this was $4.30 or something, I'll link it below, you can see it. This is the one I got from Walmart, which just came by itself. I will tell you though, it was just like whatever Walmart's brand is, not their Great Value, but their Walmart's standard brand. This was like on an end cap somewhere, and it was $5 even. And this was less than $5 and came with a stand. What I will tell you that was a bit confusing about, you know, the frother itself is I could have swore it came with an additional attachment, but maybe that was me because everything came disassembled when I got it. So it might have just been my mix up, but nonetheless, they sell this for less than $5 and you get a stand and you get multiple colors so you can choose what you want. The next thing I got for the office makeover is this thing, and it is, I don't know what it is, to be honest. I know that it's pretty fake gold is what I'm learning, but it's okay because what I needed a little stand for ups. See, the little area that I'm going to show you when we do the office makeover on this channel is I have a very limited space, and in the place where I want to put the coffee station is the stairwell gap post thing, you know, the posts that go to the stairwell. Does that make sense? You know, all the gaps from how the stairwell's made. And so I have the desk against that, and I feel like I don't know. I hope it looks okay because I will move it if it doesn't look okay. I will tell you that much. But I just feel like maybe we ought to move some of the furniture. That's what I'm thinking in the office makeover. I think we might even readjust things in there and see if we can't make it look prettier. I don't know. But regardless, I have this small little desk, and I needed something to just hold my little stirrers or spoons because I have my frother, right? But I thought this was cool to put next to it. And then it came, this was like $5 or $6. It wasn't very much. I'll link it below. But it came with 6 of these spoons, 6. So I thought that was cute. They do sell a ton of these types of spoons by themselves for super cheap, and you can get them through Temu where the shipping is free. And then in addition to these spoons, when I was unboxing everything, I found these. I guess I ordered these too, and I know I only paid $4 or $5 for these. So I got like every day, you know, for every whole year round. And then I guess these were the ones that came with the actual set. So I don't know what they're made out of, to be honest. I mean, I don't know if I just hope that they're made to stir something hot because I don't know what these are coated with. And sometimes I feel like with cheap stuff, you have to be really careful to make sure there's no chemical or anything on here when you put it in your coffee or you're stirring things. So that's the only thing that makes me a little nervous, is I don't know what these are made out of. So like I said, when you're ordering from China or any international website, you want to always read the details of the contents just to make sure, you know, you're not ordering anything that may be toxic to you or anything like that. Obviously, I noticed for California, when I put certain things in the Temu website, it will still give me a warning, like a Prop 65 or something like that. And then I know Walmart does that as well. So I just want you to beware. But I think this is going to work just fine. It is a bit gold for me, but again, you can rub and buff this if it's too gold and bring it down a notch, or you could spray paint it, you know, because this thing comes out. So you know what I mean? Like if you don't like it, you can always just take this out. Let's take the spoons out just to give you an idea. Like you can take this out completely, you know, and just doctor it up however you want, you know. I haven't seen anything like this at Five Below or at Dollar Tree, so I'm not really sure if you can get something like this at Dollar Tree. But again, this is all, remember, none of this stuff is like heavy set quality, posh stuff. It's just stuff for my office makeover. And because I kind of get, I don't know, I change my mind a lot. I won't lie, I do. And I don't want to be paying top dollar for posh stuff, you know? If I can kind of do it on a budget and you still use it and utilize it, but at the same time I want to, you know, stretch my dollar as far as I can stretch it. So another thing I got for the office makeover and where I'm going to be putting the coffee maker and stuff is this little tray. And I added tea to it so you can see what it looks like. It is a little darker than I wanted it. I wanted it to be blonde because I told you I'm doing everything in light academia, which means most of what I'm choosing, the desks I'm using and all of the items are blonde wood. So this cheap bamboo, you know, stuff like that is all blonde. And so this is a little darker, but I figured it would mesh anyway because my desk is walnut. So I figured, oh, that's cute. And I also wanted the option to have tea. So I thought this was cool. Now I'm going to be replacing this part with, you know, another type of quality tea. So they all, you know, this one's not too short. If that, I'm just weird like that. But this is really cute. So I intend on putting this on the coffee station too. And it's really cute. All right. Next I got this really cute little thing. This is so cute. I was looking for a tissue cover, a tissue box cover. And I just, originally when I looked for it, I just wanted a woven, you know, simple, neutral, woven tissue box cover that you could just place over the box of tissue. And so I did get one and I'll go grab it in a minute because like I told you, I've already made this video once. But then I saw this and I thought it was so cute. Now I'm learning, once I unboxed it, is that it's not an actual tissue box cover. You actually have to stock it, I believe, with tissue. But that's adorable. Look how cute that is. That is adorbs. And it was only like $5. But see, it has some kind of a slinky thing inside of there. So I don't understand it. That's the only thing. I think you put the tissue paper in it and it, you know, and it, I think. I don't understand the concept of it, but nonetheless, it is adorbs. Maybe it's for napkins. I don't know. But I just saw it and I thought, oh, that's so cute. But they also had one that like had in the middle, it was shaped just like this. It was bigger. I'll put a picture of it right here. And you can put like pins and pencils and all kinds of stuff in it. It was so cute. But that right there is adorbs. Okay, so that's all the essentials that I got. The last thing I want to share with you before we go is some florals that I got from Temu that are absolutely stunning. I'm going to show you one stem. They're all the same. So this is the stem. It's gorgeous. It's like Dollar Tree quality. I'm just letting you know. So it's not going to be the same caliber as Joann's, Michael's, Hobby Lobby, probably even Walmart floral. It's going to be more of a Dollar Tree kind of, and I say that because of the bottom, but I will tell you the top is stunning. The top is stunning. And you get 3 bunches or stems or whatever you call them. I think I paid $8 for 3. Now, is that a steal? I don't know. If you're skilled in floral, then you'll know. But these are the way that they came. Really pretty. And these are for the office, so these are going to go on top of the table. So pretty. And I put them in a black vase to see what it looked like. I have a white one and a black one here. One thing I'm learning with this particular vase that I have, or vase, vessel, whatever you want to call it, it's too wide. And if I keep this one and I use this one in the office to use what I have and not buy more, I still think I should buy some either additional floral or I should buy another package of these. Because, yeah. See? You can play with this. They are flexible. Or you can pin them together. Do you know what I mean? You can pin them together. You know what I mean? And make them like a... Which I think is probably the smartest thing to do. Is like get a rubber band or something. And, you know, put them all together. And then set them on top of the vase. That's what I think. Or vase, whatever. I was thinking... I have a twisty. I guess we could try that. Like, there it is. I still feel like this is too short, maybe. I like the black, though. I do like the black, but I can show you what it looks like. Maybe it's just the wrong vase altogether, but I can show you what like a taller one looks like. That's the white. And I don't know if it's supposed to be taller. Let me know in the comments because I don't know anything about florals. Like, are they supposed to be taller? Like, are they supposed to be up and bigger? Or are they supposed to lay gently? I don't know, girl. So here's what it looks like from afar. Like I said, I like the neutrals on the white better, I think. I don't know. I like the black though, too. Let me know what you like. Do you like the black or the white? I don't know. Anyway, I don't want to keep you, but nonetheless, there. That's good. We'll keep it like that, I guess. You guys, that is going to do it for today's haul. I hope you enjoyed everything I shared. Let me know in the comments below what you enjoyed. What was your favorite thing about tonight? I think the floral probably. I had a lot of fun with the fashion, but I think the floral is my favorite, and this little tissue box thing, if I can figure it out. But yeah, let me know if you like any of that. So I'll see you guys soon. Take care, stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you next time. Bye.